Hey everybody, Kat here. Welcome to the channel. It is Friday, December 20th, and as we get closer to Christmas, I thought it might be fun to look at some of the Christmas traditions that the royal family enjoy. Now, Christmas week really kicked off yesterday with the royal family. They had a big luncheon at Buckingham Palace for the wider family, and we've got some good shots of some of them arriving. Now, I don't know if Andrew and Sarah Ferguson were present. The girls were, though. We've got pictures of that. So that's how they really start things out. A big luncheon yesterday. Then we hear that 40 plus guests will be decamping to Sandringham for Christmas, where, some wider family members will be there as well. People that don't get to see the king, I guess, as often as not. And I mean, 40 people, that's an awful lot of people under one roof for a week. They engage in all kinds of activities and dinners and dances and things while they're there. Kate and William are not going to be spending the week at Sandringham. They are going to be in Norfolk at Amner Hall, their sort of country home, presumably spending a lot of time with her family, the in-laws. They do spend a lot of time with them, and so that's good for the kids, whatever they get to go away. They will, of course, be in Sandringham for Christmas Day, for the activities Christmas Day, and of course the church, and we all see them walking to church and that kind of thing. They're going to be there for that, but they're going to be spending the bulk of the holidays in the comfort of their country home. Lucky them. And while they're at Sandringham, like I said, there's formal dances. There's casual dinners and some black tie dinners. They mix it up. They do. I remember, an interview with, good grief, Diana's butler, the one that, he puts it, Paul Burrell. He was saying, the first time that Diana went to Sandringham, and of course it wasn't Christmas, but, it was, I believe, in the summer, in some occasion, and anyway, so she brought like one little suitcase with her, and he was saying to her, well, you change for this and you change for that, and they 4 outfits a day. This is what they do, but then again, nobody's got to be standing around, nobody's in the kitchen for 8 hours cooking the meal and cooking the turkey. They've got people for that. Nobody has to, shovel the driveway. They've got people for that. So they get together and they have a lot of fun. And, why not? They play charades. They play board games. All of these kind of, they're just like us, honestly. They're just like us. And, Christmas Eve, good, paragons of British life, while they open their presents Christmas Eve. Isn't it funny? That's a German tradition. Who'd have heard of that in Britain? Wonder where that came from, hey? Yeah, and because of the fact that, they don't want to appear too ostentatious and stuff. Their gifts that they exchange are just little novelty, fun gifts, just in the spirit of having a laugh. just in the spirit of having a laugh, some of the gifts in the past that have been exchanged was one year somebody gave, that singing trout on a plaque to the Queen. Somebody else gave Charles a padded toilet seat, and famously, one year, pre-Meghan, Kate gave Harry a grow your own girlfriend kit. Just fun novelty gifts, so don't spend a lot of money. It's not about the presents. However, there's times like William's birthday, his 30th birthday. No novelty fish on the wall for that one. The Queen bought him a $10 million helicopter, But Christmas tradition. Yeah. They wake up Christmas morning with a stocking at the end of their bed filled with small gifts and fruit and nuts, and they come down and they have a full English breakfast all together. Then Christmas Day, of course, they all attend church, and that is where we see them on the walk, and all the crowds on either side that have gathered to see them Christmas Day. They wave to the public, shake hands, chat a little bit. And that is a huge tradition. This year, unlike the past, and, likely because of even the most recent scandals to hit him, Prince Andrew and Sarah, the Duchess of York, will not be at Sandringham this year. They're not going to be staying there. They're staying out of sight. They're not wanted. And from what I've heard from more than one sort of media source, is that it was actually Sarah that counseled him and said, better to out of sight, better to stay out of sight. Now, who knows? Who knows if it was her or they were just told, no, you're not. So we won't be seeing them. I don't think their girls are going to be up at Sandringham, of course, because they have their own families now and in-laws and things. So I think they're going to be away. They did attend the luncheon yesterday, so it's not like they've been completely shunned either. But embarrassing, and it would have been embarrassing for them to be there and their parents not allowed. The whole thing is quite messy. And then after church, they have their traditional Christmas lunch with everybody at Sandringham, and then after that is the monarch gives the Christmas message. We've seen Charles do that now. He has continued the tradition that was started that long ago. The first Christmas message was given by King George V, and he delivered it on the radio, Christmas Day, 1932, from Sandringham, with a message of well wishes and comfort to the British people around the world. And it was written by Rudyard Kipling. Now, it was to celebrate the power of the wireless and to unite the people of the empire. The tradition continued with King George VI, Queen Elizabeth II's father, in 1937. And then along to Queen Elizabeth, who gave her first Christmas message in 1952. That was also the first Christmas message by a monarch to be televised. Now, King Charles has continued that tradition as well. And that's one that, the world stops at 3 in the afternoon to watch the message. If you're a monarchist and if you're into that kind of thing, it is one of the most popular broadcasts around the Christmas holidays around the world, because we know the Commonwealth encompasses about a third of the world's landmass and about a third of the world's population. So there will be an awful lot of people tuning in to see what the king has to say about this very eventful year we've had. It's going to be interesting. How's he going to make this sound good? He'll need some good writers for that. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this little look at the Christmas traditions of the royals, and we'll see you in the next one. Like, subscribe, leave me a comment. I'd love to know what you have to say about all this. See you later. Bye for now.